What's going on, world? DS1 Ross, and we back here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Shout out to everybody who support the platform. Much love, and we are back with another video. And in this video, I want to wrap up the series. This is why black men are having mental breaks. This is part 5. This is part 5, the final episode of the series. This is why black men are having mental breaks. If you have missed any episodes, go to the playlist and you can find every episode right there. But in this episode, I want to start off with a question. How many of you guys feel like no matter what you do as a black man, it just seems like it's never enough? It seems like people just find ways to talk shit about you, try to shit on you, try to discourage you, try to demean you. It just seems that all your efforts that you've made in life, it just seems like people are just there to do those things. And I'm here to let brothers know they are. They are. They are. And they're there to discourage you because they're there to discourage you from your purpose. All of these people that's hating on you and talking shit about you and all of that, these are just people who are there to distract you with their negative energy to discourage you from your job, from your purpose here on earth. See, because as black men, we do have a divine purpose. Because you do know black men are the reason why the lights haven't turned off on this goddamn planet yet. Black men and black women are the reason why we power the goddamn planet. So it's deeper than just people hating on you. You got to understand, brothers, that it's a negative force of energy that is operating through people. And what they're using is they're using something that is very powerful. They're using envy. This is what they're using. And they're using this to break down black men. They're using this for black men to break down each other. This is a self-destructive tool that black men use constantly when it comes to one another. You are sitting here looking at a thumbnail with Game and 50 Cent. Game was always envious of 50, even though 50 helped him with everything. All the hits that you know from Game, this is how we do, 50 gave him that. Hated to love it, the underdogs on top, 50 gave him that. So all of the things that he can say is accolades for himself in life. Another black man helped him with this. But he still chooses to diss 50. He still chooses to not pay this man any homage. This is because Game is powered by envy. No matter what 50 accomplishes on his own, no matter how many people 50 help, no matter how many lives 50 helped change, including his, he's never going to give 50 his credit because Game is powered through envy. He envies 50. And see, you got to understand, brothers, when we're talking about envy, we're not just speaking about somebody being envious of what you have. Envy goes deeper than possessions. Envy goes deeper than materialistic shit, money and shit like that. You got guys who want to be you because you rich and all of that. Yes. But envy goes into a person not liking you or have a form of resentment against you because of who you are. This is what you got to understand. And when a lot of brothers find this out, man, it can be very, very damaging mentally. When you find out that the crew that you've been around, that you love to death, that sometimes you may even die for, you may find out that these are the people who resent you the most. These are the people who envy you. And they envy you because they can't be you. That is the nature of envy, man. That is the nature of envy. People who want to be you, people who want to possess the qualities that other people love you for. And see, brother, sometimes you may be around people who don't possess those qualities. And they may resent you for that. They may be around you, act like they're your friends. And then you find out one day that they never were your friend. You see, this is how this works, because this is what envy entails. And see, the reason why envy is catering to Black men's mental break is because the level of envy then caters to the lack of trust. You see? See, this is why you got a lot of Black men that don't trust each other. We don't trust each other because we always around people who we got to find out envy us, don't like us, hate us, want to set us up, don't want to see us do well, backbite us, talk shit about us behind our backs, prey on our downfalls. You see? This is why this is catering to Black men's mental breaks, because now Black men don't know who to trust. You see? And when we speaking about generational wealth, we talking about what? Trust funds and trust. You can't have generational wealth without trust. And what I mean by trust, I mean in the literal sense of trust. You have to have trust amongst the family members in order to establish generational wealth. Things like trust funds. And y'all have heard me say this before. You need trust to establish a trust. You see, this is why we don't have generational wealth, because we don't have the spiritual things in place. We're operating off of demonic shit, brothers. We're operating off envy, and then you wonder why we can't build nothing. How you gonna build generational wealth off envy? You can't establish a trust fund with a bunch of people who envy one another. You see how this works? But they convince us that it's okay to envy one another, and then think that somehow we're going to enjoy our lives and have a good quality of life. No, you'll never have a good quality of life if you don't possess the good qualities yourself. So stay away from these envious people, man. Stay away from people you can't trust because you know they resent you for certain things you do, for certain shit that you have. Stay away from them. Because at the end of the day, they're dangerous. They're dangerous. And especially in today's society, man, a lot of you dudes are so drunk off envy and hatred. A lot of y'all are killing y'all best friends, man. And it's happening more times, more times than we think now. Because brothers is drunk off envy. You can't stand to see that dude have $2 more than you, man. And I know this is something that's been happening forever, but when is it going to stop? You think it's just never going to stop, right? You think it's just never going to stop. You just think that the way that this shit is going, that if it continues to go this way, we're still going to be here? It don't work like that. It doesn't work like that. But envy is leading to a lot of black men mental breaks, man. Because we don't know who to trust out here. Because it seems like everyone is against us. Everyone resents us in some form or fashion. As soon as you can't do something for somebody, you're not able to be there for them in the way that they need you there for them, then it becomes a problem with you. Something must be wrong with you. It's something you're lacking. Then it becomes a level of resentment. See, all of that's envy, man. That's envy. It's all based in envy. So black men are out here with their backs against the wall. And this is why we having mental breaks, man. We having mental breaks. Because the same people that we want to help is the same people that then want to kill us and who actually caters to our death. This is why, fellas, you got to move away from the people that you know possess that level of resentment. And not even just for you. If they possess that level of resentment for somebody else, man, get away from them. Because you're next. So shout out to everybody. I appreciate y'all for tuning into the series. You can go to the playlist section and click the playlist. This is why black men are having mental breaks. This was part 5, the final episode. Make sure y'all get down in the comment section and let me know what y'all think. Also, follow the podcast. That's the Foundational Manhood Podcast. The links is down in the description box. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I drop some new content right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Shout out to all you visionaries, and I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. Peace.